After nearly a decade, Sophie, Duchess of Edinburgh, returned to Northern Ireland for her first solo engagement in 8 years, and it was a visit defined by purpose, compassion, and quiet authority. The Duchess of Edinburgh began her one-day trip in County Antrim, where she officially opened a new specialist autism facility, operated by the National Autistic Society in Randallstown. The visit marked more than a ceremonial ribbon-cutting. It was a powerful signal of her ongoing commitment to advocacy, inclusion, and practical support for families navigating neurodivergence. Oil watchers, of course, also noticed Sophie's fashion choices, and this time they carried subtle symbolism. She embraced one of the season's most sophisticated palettes, a burgundy skirt by Gabriella Hearst paired with a rich chocolate-brown blazer from the same designer. The warm tones echoed a broader royal trend embraced by Catherine, Princess of Wales, and Queen Rania of Jordan, both known for favoring deep autumnal hues that project authority without austerity. Her accessories added further depth. Garnet ankle boots by Jimmy Choo and a structured burgundy handbag by Sophie Habsburg completed the ensemble, elegant, understated, and entirely in keeping with her working royal image. But it was her jewelry that sparked particular interest. Sophie wore a beaded necklace and matching earrings, strikingly similar to pieces she acquired during her recent visit to Kenya, where she toured the Kazuri Beads Workshop and the Hockey Workshop. Both initiatives provide employment to women from marginalized communities. If the jewelry was indeed from that trip, the message was clear. Fashion can also tell a story of global support and economic empowerment. Inside the newly inaugurated center, Sophie met with parents and children who spoke candidly about what the facility will mean for their daily lives. For many families, access to tailored support can be life-changing, offering not just therapy and education resources, but community, understanding, and hope. Buckingham Palace later confirmed that, in her capacity as patron, the Duchess heard from families about the support this special space will provide. Observers noted her attentive listening and measured questions, hallmarks of a royal who prefers substance over spectacle. One particularly touching moment came when Sophie met 15-year-old autism advocate Angel Duchess, who has written 3 books to support neurodivergent children. Their conversation underscored the theme of empowerment running throughout the day. Young voices leading change. Following her time at the Autism Center, the Duchess attended a graduation ceremony for participants in a Women in Leadership program at Randallstown Library. The initiative, established by Antrim and Newtown Abbey Borough Council in tribute to Queen Elizabeth II, launched in September 2024 in partnership with Impact Network NI and Utopian Learning. Its aim, to equip women across the borough with the skills, confidence, and networks needed to step into leadership roles. Mayor Councillor Leah Kirkpatrick described the Duchess's presence as an honor, praising the graduates' achievements as symbols of progress, possibility, and a strong future for leadership. Sophie's support for women's empowerment initiatives has been a consistent thread throughout her royal career, and this appearance reinforced her role as a steady advocate for long-term social change rather than fleeting headlines. The final stop of the day brought a lighter, yet equally meaningful, atmosphere. In East Belfast, Sophie joined celebrations marking 4 decades of guide dogs for the blind in Northern Ireland at Bloomfield Walkway Community Centre. As patron of guide dogs since 2021, a role previously held by Princess Alexandra for nearly 70 years, the Duchess has developed a deep connection with the charity's mission. She toured the facility, meeting youth workers, long-serving volunteers, and families whose lives have been transformed by assistance dogs. A highlight came when she presented Judith Martin with a certificate, recognizing her as the organization's 1,000th volunteer in Northern Ireland, a milestone moment reflecting decades of community dedication. The 6-month-old trainee guide dog enthusiastically wagged her tail and briefly jumped up to greet the Duchess, prompting laughter from onlookers. The 6-month-old trainee guide dog enthusiastically wagged her tail and briefly jumped up to greet the Duchess, prompting laughter from onlookers. "You're not meant to jump up," Sophie gently told the puppy, smiling as she learned Luna is due to begin advanced training in May. Moments like these, spontaneous, warm, unscripted, reveal why Sophie's public engagements resonate. She blends dignity with approachability, never appearing distant or overly formal. This visit, her first solo trip to Northern Ireland in 8 years, felt significant not because of grand announcements, but because of its steady confidence. At a time when the monarchy is recalibrating for the future, Sophie's profile continues to grow. Her engagements are purposeful, her causes consistent, and her tone measured. She may not chase headlines, but she earns respect, one carefully chosen visit at a time. And in Northern Ireland, after 8 years away, she demonstrated that her return was not simply symbolic. It was substantive.